everybody. How's it going? What's going on, Josh? Good to see you. There's the notification. Derek, what is going on? Glad you could make it out tonight. What's going on, Michael? Hello. Wait for a few more people to show up. I have a ton of stuff tonight, but some stuff. DA Mac. What's going on? What does the DA stand for? Or do I want to know? Decided to go ahead and put on the glasses tonight. My vision is completely shot today. Has been for like the last week. Had some crazy weather going on, and that tends to mess up my vision. And oh boy, my brother's here. Sup? Are we swimming or something tonight? Dan A. All right. Makes sense. All right. Well, we're a couple minutes in. The notification has gone out. So if you're not here now, watch the replay. Like I said, don't have a ton of stuff tonight, but do have a few things. Follow me on Instagram, luna.figs. Yeah, it was 75 here yesterday, Derek. I think it's going to be in the 30s tomorrow. So, craziness. But as I was saying, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen this post. Have finally got the 3D printer up and running. So this is my first print ever right here. It's a little cat. I think it's Chinese. Anybody know what that symbol is? Hopefully it's not a cuss word in Chinese. But this is the test print that comes with the 3D printer. So I printed it out. Always got that, something on his collar, and then something on his, looks like he's holding a scroll or something in his hand. So very first print, and I didn't mess it up, so I'm very proud of myself. Now my second print didn't fare so well. This is as far as it got. I was trying to print a Star Wars crate, and it did not end well. See, I think this came loose. No, it was this one. This one came loose as it was printing. And I learned about leveling, which I already knew about leveling, but I learned exactly how level it has to be. So once I played around with those settings a little bit, I printed something else. So I decided to switch to some white filament, and I printed this little guy, which is kind of blown out. Let's see. Can you tell what he is? Yeah, the light's going to blow him out. Anyways, this is a little astronaut sitting on the moon. Printed that for Kate because she's a big space nut. And I saw that. I thought, oh, that's cute. So that was my first print that I sliced and successfully printed myself. So, baby steps. Just taking baby steps. Uh, I actually managed to do all this without having to bug Greg. So I'm proud of myself. I was determined, like, Greg's going to be my last resort. If I run into some serious issues, I'll contact him. But I'll actually manage to leave him alone. So now I'm going to take another stab at this. Uh, Hopefully later this week, maybe this weekend, whenever the opportunity presents itself. I don't know, not to put Greg's business out here, but he did post this on his Instagram. His father-in-law passed away last weekend, or this past weekend. So I was really trying not to bother him with that. So thoughts and prayers go out to Greg and his wife for their loss. But yeah, 3D printing. It's actually in the floor over here right now. I have been printing it on the desk, but it's kind of in the way for the live stream, so it's sitting on the floor right now. I don't think it's going to stay here on the desk. Got to figure out a more permanent location. The nice thing is, all you need is an electric outlet. You don't have to have it hooked up to a computer or anything, because the actual file goes on a SD card or a micro SD card, and then it just goes in the machine, and you can print it out that way. So as long as it's level and sturdy and has access to an electrical outlet, you can print there. So I don't know, it may go on the floor over in the corner or something. It is a little bit loud, so it's kind of hard to watch TV in here with it running. So I would like to put it out in the garage, but the garage is very dirty and the temperature fluctuates all over the place. Probably not a very valid option right now. Tall Joe's HQ, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. So Kate and I did go to Atlanta on Saturday. She has been dying to go to a Bricks and Minifigs and to the Lego store because she has fallen deep down the Lego hole. She was a Lego maniac growing up. That was something I never got into. That was rich kid stories growing up. So I never had Lego when I was a kid, but Kate did, and she's kind of gotten back into it pretty hardcore. And so we did go down to Atlanta over the weekend so she could go to the Lego store and buy a few sets, which she did. But while I was down there, I did run across a minifig from Series 25. One of the two I'm still missing. So I used the little scanner technique and found the little mushroom. It's a cute little mushroom person type thing. This was not high on my list of desirable minifigs from this wave, but I only have two left, or had two left. I only need one. I'm missing the Harpy. So if I can find it, I will have all of the figures from Wave 25. But we did. There are actually two Lego stores, at least in the area where we were. And one of them turned out to be a Lego outlet, which was really cool because they had a bunch of cool sets on sale. And I found this set that was marked down to $17. And, I'm a sucker for Star Wars. So this is the Millennium Falcon Holiday Diorama. So we got Chewie, we got Finn and Rey in their Christmas sweaters. Maybe that's a turkey. Maybe it's a porg. I don't know what they're eating, but they're eating something. And then you got a little BB-8 and a little porg down there as well. So if that is a porg, hopefully he doesn't see that. So I picked that up while we're down there. Kate picked up a lot of sets. I didn't bring those in here. But she picked up the gift with purchase, the Disney 100 one. that has Mickey, and there's a little artist desk and a projector and a little photo holder thing. But yeah, it was pretty cool. And then she got the big giant, I don't know if y'all are familiar with it, but the Icons of Harry Potter set. It's a big Hedwig with his wings out, and he's sitting on top of a bunch of books and like Harry's scarf and wand and glasses and all that stuff. It's a really cool set. Let me see if I can find it for you. Yeah, there we go. See if it'll load. Yeah. There you go. So there you go. That is the set she got. Hey, Laney Lane. So yeah, I got the letter, got some potion bottles, Felis Felixi, little chocolate frog over there. So yeah, really cool set there. So she picked that up. Is that it? Yeah, I think. Oh, we did. I don't know if you've been there, but you can build your own minifigures with just they have a bin full of random minifigure parts. So we built 3 minifigures, and I forgot to bring those in here too. So obviously, she's the Lego person. So because I forgot to bring all that in here. But anyways, pretty cool. So back to action figures, which I know most of y'all, I've asked in the past, most of y'all aren't much into Lego, but I am, so you're going to have to suffer through it. uh, Darth Educator, what's going on? Now, I did pick up a few action figures. Actually, on our way back Saturday night, I stopped at Ollie's right after we ate dinner, and I did pick up a Black Series figure there. This is one that I don't know, I just haven't picked it up yet. And finally, I ran across this one. Finally decided to pull the trigger. So I got the General Lando Calrissian at Ollie's for $10. So finally picked him up. Figured I've got the rest of the Return of the Jedi figures, the main cast, Luke, Leia, and Han. So I needed to get Lando in there too. Michael Dumas put the bonsai together the other day. You mean this one? Yeah, it's been sitting down here for a while. So still need to put this together. Can't decide if I'm going to do the green leaves or the pink, but I am going to do it. But yeah, Kate's really into the botanicals, and I thought the bonsai tree was cool. I actually used to have a bonsai tree, and we went on vacation, so I set it outside so it could get some sun and some water. And when I came back, it was fried to a crisp because of southern summers. The Snow White set does look really cool, Lainey. It is very impressive. I'm not a Snow White person, so we're probably going to pass on it, but I can understand why people would be into it. It is very impressive. All right. Now, and kind of without realizing this is kind of an 80s night, but I do have an 80s figure. It's not an actual figure from the 80s, but it's a property from the 80s. But I finally got my cartoon collection Skeletor. And I love this figure. I love the head sculpt on it. Got the Havoc staff there. We got the two Masks of Power, which is what this is from. See, as seen on Masks of Power. Not vaguely remember that episode, but it's kind of cool. They're not just masks, they're actually extra head sculpts. So you can put them on any of the Origins figures. So that's really neat. Let's see. So yeah, he's got his Havoc staff and the Power Sword. So very cool. I've got the He-Man and Beast-Man already. And I've got the others on pre-order. They're just waiting to come in. Ordered them all through Amazon, and for whatever reason, they're getting them after everybody else. I know a lot of people already have Man at Arms. I'm still waiting for mine to show up. I think Pixel Dan maybe posted today that it's either Entertainment Earth or Big Bad Toy Store had Trapjaw and Teela in stock. I think it was Pixel Dan. But yeah, so if you're after those, check out either Big Bad Toy Store or Entertainment Earth. I can't remember which one it was. Michael Dumas put his bonsai tree with his Handmade by Robots Lucky Cat. I didn't know there was a Handmade by Robots Lucky Cat. See, do I have a Handmade by Robots? Seems like I do. If I do, I don't know where it is. I know. Yeah, I do. Where is it? I've got a Sorcerer Mickey Handmade by Robots, but it's buried on the shelf, so I'm not going to pull it out. And actually, last year, they had the little Disney Handmade by Robots, but they were like little eggs. But it was Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy. But they were in little mystery boxes. Tall Joe's, no Chick-fil-A tonight. Kate made sliders and French fries. It's closer to Crystal, not Chick-fil-A. Or depending on what part of the country you're in, White Castle. But around here it's Crystal because they're headquartered in Atlanta. All right. And let's see. If you saw my last toy hunt, which I just posted yesterday, you will already have seen where I picked these up and haven't opened them yet because I was saving them for tonight. I just picked them up Sunday. So I found the Eastman and Laird or whatever, the comic book series Ninja Turtles. Didn't even know these were coming out. And actually was in that Walmart, walked through that section, didn't see them, went to lunch, and Kate was in Joann's with her nieces and everything, and they were shopping. I was like, well, I'm going back over to Walmart. I'm going to shoot a little video, look around a little bit more because I just kind of blew through there. And then I stumbled upon them. My total surprise. And I'm very excited to find these. Didn't know they were coming out. I think they were revealed back at Toy Fair, but I just missed them or forgot about them. And I mean, I'm pretty sure these have been released multiple times. This is the same sculpt they've used for a while, but still pretty cool. So we got Leo there, the leader. And as I pointed out in the hunt, these are all basically just the exact same figure. They have a slightly different head sculpt and come with different weapons, but bodies, hands, feet, everything, near as I can tell, are exactly identical. You can see the, let's see. So you can see right there, kind of damage or cross hatching or whatever on the front of the shell. Same right there. So near as I can tell, they're all the same. Let's see, maybe Raphael might be a little different. I don't know if maybe they gave him different hands so he could hold a sai with the, you know, the little special sai pose. Not looks like it. This is the same hands. Yeah, the heads are different. Yeah, pretty cool. So there's Donatello. Yeah, these are only $10. $10 a piece. Now, I looked it up after I found these. I looked it up online and I saw where they were supposed to be 15 when they were announced, or $14.99. But they were $10 at my Walmart. But yeah, there you go. All 4 turtles, $40. And there was a full peg of them. It had all 4 of these. It seems like there were 2 or 3 more still on the peg. So yeah, great deal. You gotta appreciate Playmates still putting out $10 toys. And I mean, these are toys. These aren't anything super fancy. But I mean, they have elbows. Looks like the wrists are going to pivot. Got articulation at the hips, top of the hips. Also looks like they have articulation at the knees. And I'd have to open them up to see about the feet. Looks like the feet are just going to swivel. Doesn't look like they're going to have any kind of pivot or anything. But still, very cool. Am I opening them? Yeah, probably. I'm an opener. I mean, they look cool on the cards and everything, but as I always say, I'm a toy collector, not a package collector. So yeah, I'm going to open them. We'll go something like this. Yeah, let's check out Raphael here. Give me a swig of water here. See, let's close that window so I don't put a drain on my internet connection. Yeah, sorry about that stream last week or last time. There towards the end, it started chugging like crazy. Oh, and if you remember, I did have the fig swap incident last time. I was able to return that, so got a refund. And I've already ordered something else, but unfortunately it didn't make it here in time for the stream tonight, so we'll have to tune into the next stream to see what it is. But I will give you a hint. I started a new line. It was one I was trying really hard not to get into. But after seeing a certain figure for this line, I'm like, okay, I see where they're going, and I'm liking it. I'm not going to be all in on it, but I am going to get quite a few of them. And luckily, they don't release a lot of these figures at the same time, so shouldn't be too difficult on the old wallet to collect them. And they're not very expensive figures. That's all the clues you're getting. I will do that for you. Hold on. No, I definitely will not be all in on this one. And I can tell you why. I'll tell you why afterwards. Okay, but for right now. Oh, so this is cool. So you got your little collector's card that came in there. Some cool comic book art. I really dig that. Ninja Master of the Double-Fisted Sai. Speaking of which, there are the Sai. And they're just plastic, no paint on them, which is perfectly fine. Ah, no. There is no articulation on the feet, just at the knee there. So not a ton, but enough. And it swivels in there, swivels in the hip, kicks out quite a bit actually, so that's nice. Got a little turtle tail. Shoulders are nice. Sorry. I forgot y'all were watching. Shoulder is nice. Elbow. Not quite 90 degrees, but enough. Oh, and the hands do not. There's no wrist articulation. Okay. And the head is just on a ball joint. It's no real issues there. There's your up and you're down. Got quite a long neck. It's kind of surprising that it doesn't have more articulation than it does, considering how long and skinny that neck is. You'd think they'd have all kinds of articulation. But I do like the little, let's see, little cross hatching on the figure. Looks like a cross hatching drawing. Would have been nice if they'd put a little bit of a wash on there to kind of make those stand out. But I get it. It's a $10 figure. Let's see. Can you... No, can't do the through the finger pose. No, Laney, they didn't give me any trouble at all. I will say one thing for Amazon, their returns are easy. I just went online, said, filled out the little form, gave me a QR code. I took it to the UPS store, which luckily there's one nearby, so that wasn't a big deal. Don't even have to put it in a box or anything. Just take the item and the QR code, and they take care of boxing it and sending it back. Easy peasy. About the only thing it did say that I pretty much immediately got credit for it, but it did say that it was a temporary credit, I guess, pending the approval. Once they got the return back, they were going to check it and make sure to confirm that it was, in fact, what I said it was. But once they confirm that, then the credit is mine. But I was able to spend it right away. But if for some reason they decided this isn't really what he said it was, or if I just sent them an empty box back or something, then they could take the credit back away, I guess. But I get it. I'm sure there are lots of people that try to scam them, so I'm not going to be too upset. So there you go. There's Raphael. Let's see. Let's look at the pose. Now, see, that means you can't do the pose on the back, though, because he can't hold the sai in his hand and have it go through his fingers. Or, well, actually, I don't know. The way he's holding it is just the handle going through. So let's see. That would be his right hand. No, not going to work. So if you're hoping to get these and recreate the iconic pose here, not going to do it. At least not Raphael. Probably Michelangelo's probably not going to be able to do his little hold on the nunchucks either. So Leo and Donnie, you might be able to pull that off. I'll have to check and see if Leonardo can use both hands on the sword. So we will check that out here momentarily. Yeah, that's a cool pose. That works for Raph. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, do you want me to open the rest of the turtles, or do you want me to open something else? Yeah, Laney, it was wild for me to experience it. That is the first fig swap that's ever happened to me. I'm just glad I was on a live stream when it happened. Well, we got to vote for more turtles. Yeah, this Lego. Bag up my trash here. All right, let's do Leo next. I just realized I'm sitting here with my tongue out. Sorry. I do that. Some skizzers here. Card out. And did you guys see the other announcement? It was kind of ironic. I had this video ready Sunday, but I scheduled it to release yesterday. And then yesterday, the news broke of the original sketch Playmates figures that are coming out. William, thank you. I didn't see your comment, but yeah, I was just going to ask, did everybody else see the announcement for the sketch Playmates turtles that are going to be coming out, I think this summer? And then that Voltron, which that Voltron, I'm 99.9999% sure is just a re-release of this Voltron. This is the Classics Legend, or Legends Classic. So just looking at the picture that's going around, that other Voltron looks exactly like this one. So you've got the little speaker holes thing, play sounds and everything. So I'm pretty sure this is it. So this is, I've had this one for quite a while. Picked this up at Target. This one came out in 2018, at the same time as that the Legendary Defender was on Netflix. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the exact same Voltron. But actually, I'll pull up that image. Not what I want, actually. Yeah, here we go. Be with you in just a moment. Yeah. So this is the figures were announced. And they come with a little diorama base. Each turtle comes with a section of it. So those look really, really cool. It is interesting that they actually are using the bandanas instead of going all red. But still, kind of neat. So I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for these. Have a feeling they're going to be difficult to find. This cool's got Mikey's got little clips on his wrist to hold his nunchucks. The handle on Leo's katanas are stupid long. But yeah, pretty cool. I do like that there's different shades of green. That'll be fun. So definitely keep an eye out for those. I am so happy that they finally added the screen sharing. See if I can find that original sketch that they're based on. I am not seeing it right now. No, this is exciting content. Really? Can't find it anywhere. Well, I can find this. So we will. So that's kind of what it's based on here. Kind of small there, and the bottom of it's cut off, but that's the sketch that those figures are based on. That is the first sketch from I can't remember if that's Eastman. Yeah, that's. Oh, here we go. There's the full version. It's credited to both Eastman and Laird, 1983. All right, sorry, rabbit hole. Let me get Leo's card open here. Come on, cooperate. There's Leo's card. Again, love this artwork. And yeah, the bodies are exactly the same. Of course, you can't tell because the light's blowing it out. But trust me, they're the same. Pop swords in the wrists or in the hands. Do kind of wish they had wrist articulation, at least just a swivel, you know? That would have been nice. I mean, I guess you can kind of fake it with the elbow swivel, but still. Sean, what's going on? All right, there's Leo. I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to pose all these up. Stick you guys over there. I'm just opening up the comic book art Ninja Turtles that I found on Sunday. So my surprise. Because like I said, I had no idea these were a thing. So I didn't even know to be looking for them. To be honest, I'm still trying to find the 2003 Turtles. Those, I've only ever seen Raphael from that line. And that was probably a month or so ago now. Got Mikey. Focus for me. There we go. And I'm assuming those like go together to form a bigger picture or something. Well, say one thing about these nunchucks. I mean, there's no posability to them, but at least they're not going to break like the finished toys with a little thin strip of plastic in those. They make them kind of chunky. So, well done on that. All right, there's Mikey, got his nunchucks. Like I said, exact same figure, just different head sculpts and weapons. And my favorite turtle for last, Donatello. Oh, I stuck to my finger. All right, and there is Donatello. See, do these go together somehow? That'd be really cool if they did. But it does not look like they do. If they do, I can't figure it out. Now, unfortunately, they do not make a bigger image. But still cool on their own. So while I am filling with this, what have y'all found lately? Kind of pickups have y'all come across? Captain Crunch, what's going on? Anybody found anything cool lately? Nobody? I realize we're still trying to get over the Christmas hump here. So there's not a whole lot hitting right now. I will say I'm impressed that I have been able to find as much as I have lately. So the drought is starting to end. Let's see. It'll be interesting to see if I can get him to get both hands on the staff there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that happen. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, did I do it? Come on, cooperate. William, I have not gotten into Mythic Legions at all. I don't know. I appreciate what they are, and I mean they look incredible. I think part of it is the particular aesthetic of the fantasy type stuff they do. Isn't my thing. The Cosmic Legions are a little more interesting, but I don't know. It's just something about the Mythic Legions and Cosmic Legions and just the Four Horsemen style. I don't know. Just isn't grabbing me for some reason. I know that's weird. And I'm not disparaging them or anything. I think they look amazing. But yeah, I just haven't fallen in love with them. And to be honest, it could be I think I've only ever seen one or two figures in person that Greg's had during one of the live streams. Very good quality. I mean, no denying that. It's just for whatever reason they're not really appealing to me. No nostalgia. I mean, it's all their own IPs, so there's no nostalgia there to tug at me that way. I guess some of the Masters of the Universe tribute figures could be kind of cool to have, but those are kind of hard to come by. I mean, and basically, if you don't obsessively go after these figures when they go out, they're kind of hard to get. So that could be part of it as well. Just trying to get the figures, unless you're really into them. It's not easy to just run across them. I do know there is a store here locally now that carries them. I haven't been to it yet. I need to run over there and check them out. Right now, they only have Mythic Legions. Like I said, Cosmic Legions, I could see myself maybe picking some up. But so far, I just haven't seen anything that's really doing it for me. So there you go. And they are expensive. But, you know, NECA isn't much cheaper than what a Mythic Legions is. And they're definitely on par if Mythic Legions isn't a little bit better. Let's see. Josh has picked up the Bride of Frankenstein. Don't have that one yet. Can't decide if I'm going to get that one or not. The soft goods kind of kill it for me, which I know they're accurate, but still, it's just kind of meh. And I love my Frankenstein figure. That was the first one I picked up, and over the moon about that one. But the Bride, not doing it for me. Still don't have the Wolfman yet either. I really need to get that one, just kind of round out the iconic group of Universal monsters, but I just haven't gotten it yet. Sean got the Darth Maul with the metal legs pop. Cool. Very cool. I think I have that one, or at least a version of it. I've got that version and then the Season 7 Ahsoka. See, Sean, the half giant is the only one I've got, and it definitely looks sweet. It does look cool. The troll that Greg picked up looked pretty cool. I preferred the alternate head sculpt. It's more of what my mental image of a troll is. The one that comes on the figure, I don't know, it was a little too overproduced, I guess. I don't know if that's the right terminology, just over designed. Yeah, let's put it that way. I think the kind of simpler, more classic head sculpt is the way I would go if I had it. Yeah, like I said, I haven't had a whole lot of exposure to them in person, and I really like to see something in person before I commit to it. Josh is looking for the Phantom of the Opera. I've been seeing that several places, so Target definitely has it. If you have a Best Buy, check there, because I've seen it there as well. They got rid of physical media, but they still have action figures. Thanks, Captain Crutch. I was showing off my first two pieces. The Lucky Cat and the little space person who is completely blowing out. I really want, because he's a cute little guy. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you get him in the light so you can see him. He blows out. You get him in the shade so he's not blown out and you can't see him. What do I think of the NECA Flash Gordon figs? They're pretty cool. Again, those are based on the old comics, right? Now, I grew up on the movie. And I know they have movie decor versions of them, but they're not still exactly the movie figures. And yeah, if they came out with just straight up movie figs, I'd be all over it. What do I mainly want to use my printer for? I'm hopefully going to use it to print out some stuff for dioramas. I really want to build some diorama pieces. That's why I was trying to print this crate. I just want to build, just print some accessories and some backdrops, that kind of stuff. Landspeeder Luke a couple weeks ago came out with the interior of the Millennium Falcon, which looks incredible. So once I get comfortable enough with what I'm doing, I might try to tackle that. But very, very cool. The movie, they just came out. Okay, so if I run across the actual movie versions of Flash Gordon, that would be cool. Please tell me they did Hawkman or the Hawkman or whatever his name is. But the leader of the Hawkmen. Can't remember his name now. Seth Bayer Seth Bayer did a video about the movie figs. Cool. Well, I'll be. There they are on Entertainment Earth right now. Those look amazing. Prince Volton. Yeah, we'll share this real quick. There you go. That's awesome. Yeah, that's what I want right there. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I love that photo. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Captain Crunch, yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Was able to return it, no problem. There's Flash. Ooh, I'm not sure about that head sculpt. Oh, and there's Ming. Yeah, very cool looking Ming. Those arms look weird too. I remember his arms being a little bit thicker than that. But yeah, pretty cool. Well, all right. Well, got about 3 minutes left. Any questions or concerns, comments? Anything y'all are after right now? I don't know what the plan for Saturday is, if there is a plan. I have to see what Greg feels up to. Uh, we'll just have to wait and see. So I can't tell you if I'll see you Saturday or not. It's been a few weeks since we've been able to get together. Greg's been out of town for work or just had other stuff going on. But glad y'all were able to join me tonight. X-Men 97. Has Wave 2 started hitting yet? I know the cartoon comes out, 3 weeks? At the 20th? Yeah, Wednesday, March 20th is when X-Men 97 comes out on Disney Plus. It's also my 20th wedding anniversary, so I doubt I'll be watching it that night. Let's see. Wave 2 is Cyclops, Jean Grey, um, the Big Purple M Magneto. Darn, can't remember. Yeah, here we go. Boom, right there. Oh yeah, the Goblin Queen and Nightcrawler and the Executioner. So there you go. That's Wave 2 right there. So these are pretty cool. I've got Wolverine from Wave 1. I think that's as far as I'm going. But I could see, like, maybe, I don't know, getting Rogue and Gambit and Storm. I don't really care for the Magnetos, either one of them, either version. Cyclops, Jean Grey, and Nightcrawler could be tempting. So I don't know. Wolverine. Where's Wolverine hiding? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, there's Wolverine right there. Very nice looking figure. Went with the unmasked head sculpt. So I've got his little mask down around his neck. One set of claws, one set no claws. Very cool looking figure. So there you go. That's the only X-Men 97 figure I have. And I've seen them a handful of times in store. Just kind of keep an eye out. The Wave 1 is still popping up randomly here and there. So just stay with it. You should be able to find it eventually. Let's see. Is it on? It's on here. If you want, you can pre-order one on Entertainment Earth. It's supposed to come out next month. So, but it is there. And this is not an ad for Entertainment Earth, because if you've been watching my channel, you know I have a lot of bad luck when it comes to Entertainment Earth. So go to Big Bad Toy Store if they have it. But all right, I think that is going to do it for tonight. Thanks again for coming out. Again, Ninja Turtles, keep an eye out for these. Like I said, I didn't know they were coming, just happened upon them at Walmart. I don't know if they're going to be at Target or anywhere else, but right now that's where I found them. So if you are interested in them, that's where you can look. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out again, and always good to sit here and chat toys, and you guys hang out with me while I open up a few things. So lots of fun. But that is all I've got for tonight. I will see you guys next time around.